Good morning everyone, let's talk about void contracts. A void contract is a contract that is not legally enforceable from the moment that it was formed. It cannot be ratified and is considered to be null. It is regarded as if it never existed, meaning it is unenforceable in the court of law.
Void contracts are specified under Section 2 subsection G of the Indian Contract Act of 1872. Some reasons for voiding a contract include the use of illicit methods, incompetency to enter into a contract, and supervening impossibility. A contract is said to be void when invalid, but it is to be voidable when either one of the parties to the contract has the option to void it.
Contracts that are related to unlawful activity or contradictory to public policy are also void. Through severance, you may be able to salvage contracts that are only invalid in one or two sections.
Incompetence, inclusion of an unlawful object, act or consideration, and the impossibility to perform, make a contract void.
Void ab initio is a kind of contract which is unenforceable from the very beginning. A contract can also be declared void if it is impossible to carry out. As per the several provisions of the Indian Contract Act of 1872, these are all considered void agreements.
In this case, the plaintiff and defendant were rivals. The defendant wanted to reduce his competition, and so he offered the plaintiff a certain amount of money so that he would close his business in that locality. The plaintiff agreed to do so, but after he closed his shop, the defendant declined to pay any money. The plaintiff then filed a suit against the defendant for recovery of that amount. The plaintiff stated that this contract doesn't come under the ambit of Section 27 as the restraint was only partial. The court held that the agreement was void and stated that the section does not always mean absolute restraint, but it also implies partial restraint limited to a place.
An agreement should be a legal contract to ensure the enforceability of it. Regardless of whether either party violates the agreement, a recovery is not possible since there is no legal contract. A void contract is not legally legitimate to begin with, while a voidable contract may be legally enforceable if the contractual flaws are fixed.
Created using Powtoon.